Hi everyone. I wasn't sure if I was going to post this one or not, but I just figured, heck, I'll record it and see how I feel afterwards. So I've just been feeling this intense twin flame energy this past week. I'm not sure if that's because the planets are aligned right now. People are releasing, letting go of old karmic patterns. Everything's being wiped clean. All the karma is being wiped clean is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling this intense alignment with everything and everyone, 0 point. So I wasn't sure if it was just me, but a lot of people have been messaging me saying that they are also feeling this intense energy. So I'm doing a divine masculine, divine feminine reading. I have not done one of these in a very long time, but I've been guided to do it because I'm seeing a lot of union happening. This is not going to resonate with everybody. There are waves. There are twin flame waves. If you are I would say resonating with my videos and on my wavelength, then this video will probably resonate for you. Okay, so we've got the divine masculine is on the left and the divine is on the right over here. So, but we're going to start with the divine masculine first. Now, I usually play music when I'm doing my videos. So, a lot of songs came through for the divine masculine, a few of them. I'm just going to name them off and then they'll come into play as I'm doing the reading. So we got Lounge Act by Nirvana. We've got Jeff Buckley, Everybody Here Wants You. We've got Los Stellarians, Didn't I? And we have Classic by the Knocks. Yeah, so I'm going to start immediately what I'm seeing for the masculine. So we see Sewer Mermaid here. I'm going to move her over here in the center. Now, I'm going to zoom her up. So the feminine also received a sewer, not a sewer mermaid, but a mermaid. So 2 mermaids on both sides. So that's showing me alignment. We are aligning. And it says your sensuality is beautiful. So I'm seeing this, it's 25, which is truth, having faith in things and having faith in your ability. I'm feeling you're almost not feeling that you are good enough for your divine counterpart. Because I'm not going to say divine feminine or masculine because it goes both ways. So if you are in alignment with yourself, you can probably resonate with both sides of the reading because it's the divine masculine is the left side of the brain and the divine feminine is the right side of the brain. So if you're in alignment, you probably will resonate with both sides because you are each other, okay? Now, let's start with Sewer Mermaid. And let me just, here we go. So, and it's almost talking about, I'm also seeing, since it's a sewer mermaid, it's detoxing. Going through detox, trying to cleanse your mind, body, and spirit. And yeah, because I'm also seeing, like your environment is toxic right now. She's like in a toxic sewer, but she's surviving, She's going to thrive no matter where she's at. Toxic environment or not, she's still a mermaid. So, or he's still a mermaid. I'm just going to reference the card. So it can be she, he, whatever. So even in a toxic environment, she's still a mermaid. She's still swimming, she's still swimming. She's still beautiful. I mean, look at her. She's still beautiful. Doesn't matter if she's in this toxic environment, So it doesn't matter if you're in a toxic environment. You're still beautiful. And it's also talking about almost having dirty thoughts, and not in the sense of perverted, but dirty thoughts in the sense of negative thinking that pops in your head, where where you're putting yourself down, where you're reminiscing about shameful things in your past, things that you have done to hurt people. It's saying to let that go. It's we want to clean up not just our body and environment, but our mind needs to be cleaned up as well. And it's almost like you've treated yourself badly. But it's also talking about something beautiful that is being treated bad. So maybe you treated, your divine feminine badly, and now you're regretting it, or you didn't see her for what she was. I'm seeing two different energies here. I'm seeing, because on both sides, I'm seeing that the divine feminine and divine masculine had a relationship in the past. But I'm also seeing the energy of people that haven't met yet. So there's two different energies I'm getting. So if you are in the aspect where you already know who your divine feminine is, you guys have had a relationship before, you know, it's almost like you're feeling like regret over how you treated her. You know, all she really was, you know, was trying to make you a better person, you know. And it looks like you had a lot of control issues, or if you're having control issues right now, like control issues in the sense that you're trying to control the outcome of things, whether this is through manifestation or whatever. Yes, it is great to manifest things, but don't let the universe bring it to you. You know, you can't control it, so you got to let the universe bring it to you. Okay, so then we're going to move on to strange companions in strange places. Now, I'm seeing a couple things here. So, you know, we've got two people that, you know, you were having to, sorry, hold on a second. Two things here. So every time I see this card, there's two different people here. The person that has to eat the mushrooms to gain the knowledge, and the person that just eats the wisdom in the tree, the apple, right? Both get you to a place. Both of them get you to a place of awareness and knowledge, right? So, I'm trying to, and I'm seeing raccoon. Raccoon's been popping up a lot as well. And I'm seeing that as like the masks that people wear, you know? It's saying to like, take off the mask. Let her see the real you. Use your imagination as well. If you are creating, manifesting, use your imagination, envision it. I've been talking to people about this all year. Envision it. Imagination. Imagine. Think of like the John Lennon song, Imagine, right? And yeah. And Matt is all about, or Mat, she's beautiful. She's this beautiful Egyptian goddess. She's connected to the Christ consciousness. She knows what's up. You know, we've got the stargazers here. So I'm seeing a lot of looking up to the sky, stargazing, you know, but I'm also seeing rebirth. Like she was reborn. She's already been reborn, right? And now, you know, she's balanced. She's got the scales right here, you know, and she's light as a feather. She's floating, right? So you're both balanced. You're both reaching each other. Like this energy is like you're both getting it. You're both reaching that peace. We got the dove here, you know. And she's got this breastplate of gold. And that's that gold Christ consciousness and everything. Nothing can penetrate the gold. There's an old, well, I'm not going to say old, but it's a story about how gold is mined and what it's mined for. But gold, they say, was used on the Nephilim ships to, you know, just like how the Egyptian pyramids, you know, gold harnesses an energy, but it also protects from extreme heat, is what I'm getting. Yeah, but fairness, the situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So whatever the situation or the outcome that is going on with you, it's going to be handled in a fair manner. Now, let me see what the little booklet says about Mot. You know, surrender your attachment to it. Surrender your attachment to the outcome. You know, let go of controlling it. It's like you're constantly trying to control it. Let it go. It's gonna happen the way it's gonna happen. Release guilt and shame. You want to float? You know, you got to release the guilt and shame. Let it go. Who cares? Whatever you did in the past. And you know how people say, oh, you have so many secrets. I'm seeing a lot of secrets here. Everybody's like, you got to tell your secrets. No, you don't have to tell your secrets. As long as you forgive yourself, it's between you and God. It's not between you and anybody else, you know? So it's between you and God, these secrets that you have. And if it makes you feel lighter to tell your secret to somebody, then tell them. But don't let anybody push you into telling your secrets. You know, that's like manipulative. I was getting that a lot, that secrets. There's a lot of secrets, you know? And maybe there was a lot of secrets that you kept from other people. It's just saying, you know, as long as the only way you learn the lesson is like the apology is learned behavior, like not to do it again. That's how you, you know, you transform, you know? And I got 2 freedom cards here. So we got the monkey, which is all about adventure, change, transformation, freedom. Harnessing that monkey energy of like playfulness. Because that playfulness, childlike playfulness, tapping into your childhood, it opens up your heart chakra like tremendously. So play, dance around, do something fun, you know? And that'll lead you to this freedom. You know, you are free already. I'm getting a lot of freedom energy. These planets aligning, it's like everybody feels free right now. Everybody feels like, whoo, they're on cloud 9 almost, you know? And I got free falling, which I'm seeing this, the blue chakra energy, but I'm also seeing the third eye chakra energy and the solar plexus. I'm seeing them both. Like that's what you're doing. You're both manifesting through the solar plexus. You're manifesting through the solar plexus and the third eye, dream board style. Imagine. Use your imagination. Right? And 50-50. So like this is balance. I'm seeing you guys are 50-50. You guys are like, you guys are on point, balanced too. You guys are on the same aligned team. You guys are like seeing synchronicities with each other. If you know who they are, you're like seeing the synchronicities, you know? But I'm seeing also the Tom Petty song, Free Fallin'. 'Cause I'm free fallin'. Right there, freedom and freedom. Free fallin'. Free fallin' in love. Free fallin' in love. You are in love. Like whatever this, and I'm not saying like just in love with your divine feminine, but you are in this love space right now, feeling this tremendous joy, this love. Right? And you're doing this energy exchange to create your abundance, right? You're using your talents and your gifts. You are like exchanging this beautiful energy you are creating. And I'm seeing this tapestry that he's holding, right? And it's like, we are this tapestry. Look at all these rainbow colors. We are this. We are this tapestry. We are a thread in this tapestry, right? We are connected to the source of all things. Hands on our heart. We're never going to lie again, because we've learned that lies, they lower our vibration. So you have all these secrets inside, and it's like, just forgive yourself, let it go. And if this is about your divine feminine, it's like I'm seeing that talking about your secrets will bring you guys closer together. Like, because now you have somebody who's going to love you unconditionally, and they don't care what you've been through, right? And I'm loving all these like patterns, these diamond shapes. Diamond light energy piercing through. It's one of the hardest minerals, the strongest minerals on Earth. So, yeah, traitor. And also I'm seeing the long hair, because the long hair is the, you know, it helps them sense intuition, you know, neuron pathways, right? The longer, when you have your hair long, it just, you sense things more. So, you know, I'm not telling you to grow your hair long or anything, guys. It's all in the heart, really. And then we've got 2 of water, you know, 2. How will we create something beautiful together? A relationship that continues to grow closer, you know, forgiveness, positive resolution of conflict. So if you've been meaning to talk to your divine feminine and ask for forgiveness and forgiveness of yourself, you know, anytime you forgive yourself, you are forgiven. Really. Okay? But I'm seeing this underwater energy, like the mermaids again, right here. Let me see what else. Yeah, it's like this, I don't know if that's a shark or a whale in the center, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful energy, and these like dolphins in there, and yeah. So let's just see what 2 of water has to say about things. Romance, sexual attraction, engagement, kindred spirits, an unexpected gift, shared ideas. 2 people sharing a close relationship right now. And this is like 5D energy. You guys are dreaming about each other. You guys are, you know, connected. And this continues to deepen, you know, a love affair is moving to new levels of intimacy. So we're grounding this energy from the 5D down to earth now. And it's talking about healing. Now is the time to leave an old relationship, you know, to make room for the new. Forgiveness is extended. So if you're feeling like you're not going to be forgiven, you are wrong. You are already forgiven. Okay? So, and now we've got keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, right? So, a lot of you who don't know who your twin flame is, this is asking you to keep an open mind because they're not your usual type. Like you wouldn't normally date somebody of that type, whether that's ethnicity or, you know, blonde, or, you know, astrological sign or anything like that. Like, oh, I would never date somebody like that. And now you're like, oh, maybe I can change my mind, you know. And it's also not just soulmate in the sense of your twin flame, but people, friendships. Like you meet people and like at first you didn't connect with them, but now it's like, holy cow, we have a lot more in common. All you have to do is have an open mind when you meet people. Don't have a closed mind. And because I'm seeing that, you know, there's a little angel, guardian, Cupid guy up there who's about to shoot an arrow. And and this little angel's whispering in her ear like, yeah, that guy right there. And her friend is like, I don't know. But it's you know. Okay? And then we got let go of control issues. So once again, we already discussed this card. Wanting to control the outcome. Let it go. Let it flow. Know that it's going to happen. Know that it's coming together. And it's much sooner than you expect. If you haven't connected yet, it's happening. It is happening now. And, okay, so now we're going to discuss, before I move on to the feminine, I'm going to discuss the lyrics for the different songs that came through. So I'm going to start immediately with the first song that came through, which was Jeff Buckley's Everybody Here Wants You. And I love the lyrics. It says, I know everybody here wants you. I know everybody here thinks he needs you. I'll be waiting right here just to show you how our love will blow it all away. And let's see. And it's talking about dreaming, being in their dreams together. And it's also, you know, it says 29 pearls in your kiss, a singing smile, coffee smell, and lilac skin. You're a flame in me. So that's that love, that flame, the twin flames, you know. This is that energy. Oh, I love this song. And it says, I know they all look so good from a distance, but I tell you I'm the one. And I'll be waiting right here just to show you. So a lot of patience has been involved in this process. A lot of patience and things coming together. Stars aligning, planets aligning. The planets are aligning right now, so this is the time. And the next song was Didn't I by Los Stellarians. The stars. And that one talks about, you know, didn't I treat you right, you know? And this is almost talking to yourself. Didn't I treat you right? Didn't I buy myself all these things? And all these things, didn't I do this? Didn't I? And it still never fulfilled you. It's like, damn, I did all these things and I still wasn't happy, you know? But it could also be, that's if you haven't connected with your twin flame. If you were already in separation, you guys were together before, that's saying to her, like, didn't I treat you good enough? Didn't I buy you all the things that you needed? And it's like, it's not about money, guys. It's about love. It's about passion. It's about understanding. It's about connection. And Classic by the Knocks. And it says, and it talks about the magic. You and me were magic, you know, because it feels so classic. Come to me, baby. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. And it's like you want her to come to you. And it talks about between the birds and bees, buzzing under blue skies till the full moon rise, playing with chemistry. And it feels so classic. You and me, the magic. I know we have it. because it feels so classic. And it's almost that feeling of recognition when you met this person. If you haven't met this person, but when you met this person, it's like shaking a person's hand, and all of a sudden it's like chemistry, like zip, zap, zap. Oh, whoa. All of a sudden you remember things, and you're remembering, and you know, this chemistry with this person, this past life energy, right? It's like it all comes flooding back to you. Oops, things like looking a little bit, a little glary. Okay, and then the last song was Lounge Act by Nirvana. And I love that because everybody's in this Nirvana state right now, right? A lot of people are, not everybody. Some people are still not, I call it waves. So some people that are in a certain wave, they are feeling this wave of energy, this wave of love, this Nirvana, right? And it says, don't tell me what I want to hear, afraid of never knowing fear. Experience anything you need. I'll keep fighting jealousy until it's gone. It's almost like you're stalking your divine feminine. You don't know if she's in a relationship or not. And you're feeling this, is like, keep fighting the jealousy. You don't want to feel these jealous feelings because it's lower vibration, you know? And it's almost, and it's saying he'll wear a shield. And I remember that came through in one of the readings I did the other day. It's like protecting your heart because you don't want to get hurt. But it's time to lay down the shield, because in this unconditional love of 5D, there is no hurt. There is no lies. There's no pain like that anymore, right? So it's saying you need to let that aspect go. Yeah. And it's almost like you can smell her. It's almost like you can smell her. Well, you know, this like sweetness, this scent. All of a sudden you'll get a sweet smelling scent out of nowhere, or flowers. Just by, you know, when you see her images, or when you click on her, you know, stuff, or even when you think about her in deep meditation, you get this scent. So, okay. Well, that's what's going on with the Divine Masculine, if you've been wondering. He knows who his Divine Feminine is. So whether you guys are in union or not, or if you guys are in separation or whatever, he knows who you are. He's remembering. This 5D energy, everything is dissolving. All karmic patterns are gone, dissolving. It's bringing people together. It's bringing soulmates together, soul family together. You guys are all learning this equal energy exchange. You guys are understanding, you know. You guys are, you know, got your hand on your heart. You're moving into integrity and honesty. And you're detoxing from old behaviors and patterns. Okay? So, yeah, you guys are free, man. You guys are free fallen. And I think I want to read a little bit of Strange Companions and Strange Places before I go. Yeah, it's just saying to use your imagination to create your abundance, okay? The same with this one right here, Trader. So they're very similar card, okay? Beautiful. And the scales are balanced. Everything is balanced right now. The scales of justice, Judgment Day, as you would call it. It's done. It's here. Okay, so we're moving on to the feminine now. Okay, moving on to the feminine. Now, very interesting because, you know, like I mentioned earlier, the dragonfly came through. I mean, the mermaid came through in the masculines as well. So that was pretty awesome. And yeah, so the feminine energy, I'm seeing a lot of X's here. I'm thinking about your exes and the harm that was caused to you, and really needing to have a deep forgiveness, you know. Okay? You guys have been hurt in the past, and that's, you know. And it's almost like this, this is for the ones that were in a relationship before with their masculine, and now they are in separation. It's like he is realizing that you were his divine feminine, and, you know, you're feeling that energy because he's really thinking about you a lot. So you're feeling that, like, oh, why is he popping in my head? That's why. You know, we're all connected. So when somebody's got you constantly on the brain, you will feel them. Or when you've got somebody constantly on the brain, you know, you're going to see synchronicities everywhere, because what you think of is what you create your reality, right? So, I got a couple of messages here. So I'm going to read both messages. I got the message for the girl, for the, not the girl, but the divine feminine energy that has the X that was their divine masculine. But I also have one that has not met their divine masculine. So there's two messages here. So the songs that came through were Temple of the Dog, Going Hungry. So I'm seeing a lot of feminines fasting right now, whether this is a spiritual fast or a diet of some sort. I'm seeing fasting. And I also got F You by Lily Allen. F you very, very much. Sorry, my singing's horrible, but that's almost like saying, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I am not going back to that relationship. And nobody's telling you to go back to that relationship. All they're telling you is to, you know, forgive, you know, let it go. Reconciliation, you know, you don't have to, you know, get back with them, but you can, you know, just reconcile and say, yeah, I understand, you know. We can become friends. We can be friends now. We can work on a partnership because we really worked well together, you know, but the dishonesty and the head games were a big issue. So, and the leopard will never change his spots. This is the mentality that you had, like, oh, hell no. Leopard never changes his spots, and this is true, you know. So maybe this is not the person for you. But give it a chance. Give it a chance. And I'm also seeing, you know, the divine feminine does, the high priest card at the bottom is the divine masculine. So she's got, this is it. She's connecting with him. She's connecting with him, and things are looking up, you know. So when we let go of the X and we forgive and we move on and, you know, we make room. So this is also happening on the masculine side. It's like he's letting go of somebody, and the feminine is also letting go of somebody. It's like not, and I'm not saying, I'm seeing the feminine, it's like not, and it's almost distant past, not right now. And so, and I saw the song that came through also was Newfound Glory, Connected. So Newfound Glory is where everybody's feeling right now, this newfound heart connection. And the song was Connected, and that's, you're definitely connected. You guys are seeing the signs and synchronicities remind, like, you know, you post something and then he posts something, he posts something, you post something. It's almost like mirroring back and forth. But it's not just happening with him, it's happening with everybody. So this is asking you, you know, I'm almost seeing with the beacon card, it says, don't follow the first light you see, right? Like, because you see one person that's got all the synchronicity, so you think, oh, that's my twin flame, and it's like, and then you see another one, it's like, oh, no, that's my twin flame. It's like, let it just flow naturally. Don't even give it an opinion or a thought. The universe will show you the signs, you know, mark them down. And then your intuition will start speaking up louder, and your heart will start speaking up louder. But, you know, as we begin to tap into that 5D energy, we are all connected. So you're going to start seeing signs and synchronicities with everybody. Like, I just posted this, and now they're posting this. And it's going to be like that with everybody, not just your twin flame. But there's a different kind of connection with the twin flame, and you will understand it when you either A, meet, or you feel it. You'll understand. I can't explain it to you until you get there. And I don't want to put things in your head. You know what I mean? It needs to be organic. You need to know this organically. People always ask me, oh, is this my twin flame? Is this my twin flame? Sometimes immediately I'll know. Yeah, that's, you know, because the vibration is totally off. But sometimes I do know, but it's not for me to tell them. They need to figure it out on their own. It's almost like that's part of their lesson. You know, and if it's not part of their lesson, yeah, I can easily say yes or no, depending on, you know, the energy and the alignment. But yeah, a lot of people think their twin flame is a twin flame, and it's definitely not. So, and that's because that 5D energy just makes us feel connected to everything and everyone, you know. And I also I got the song Traveling Without Moving by Jamiroquai, and that tells me that that is astral travel, that is dream state, that is meditation, Merkaba, light activation, getting in your light body, traveling around different places. And I also saw or heard Roses by Chainsmokers. And we know that the rose is the twin flame symbol. For me it is. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I see the rose, that's my twin flame giving me a rose, saying, here you go, I'm thinking about you. And it's interesting because it was by the Chainsmokers, right? So what Chainsmokers, I'm not seeing cigarettes here. I'm seeing, well, it could be cigarettes, but I'm seeing more organic. So I'm seeing like chain smokers as in like vape pens, Mary Jane, you know? Yeah. Hey, but it could also be, you know, somebody who has a barbecue joint, chain smokers. So, yeah, roses. And Time After Time, you know, and Fix You by Coldplay. And it's like you try to fix people and you couldn't do it, and it's like, I tried to fix you, but it's like you weren't, it's not the point. They have to fix themselves. They need to have honest self-reflection, if you're seeing the honesty card over on the right. Yeah, but you know, a lot of head games were played, so we don't want, none of that exists in this new world, this new earth. Right? So the sea beacon. Let's start with the sea beacon. I know I've spent a lot of time talking about the music, but the music speaks to me on a different level. And I always have to make sure that I talk about music. It transcends time and space. Whenever the song was created, it was meant to give you a message. So I'm seeing the sea beacon, and look at her. She's out in the ocean all by herself, right? She is the water queen. She is the sea. She is the light in the sea. She is like the lighthouse, the sea beacon fairy. And also she got dragged. So I'm seeing a lot of water here. You know, so there's a lot of water here. The number 3, the number 1, so 31. And it's interesting because I got, so 36, 36. So if that's 36, 36, if that means anything to you, you know, that's 99. And so immediately, the sea beacon to me is guiding lost ships to safety, right? So, you know, there's a lot of lost ships. It's almost like a lot of ships have been lost to sea, you know, but she's tried to guide as many back home, you know? And it talks about seeing the signs. The signs are guiding you. They are, and you're not listening. Like, you're asking for a sign and you're not listening, and they're like right in front of you like a neon sign. It's literally a neon sign. It's literally neon colored sign, like bright sign pointing to you to give you this message, and you're just like, oh, I don't know if that's for me. Yeah, it's for you. And I'm seeing also, you know, clouds, nature, media, you know, when you're on, and I'm not talking about like Facebook, like placement ads, like, oh, I was just talking about that and now it's trying to sell me something. No, I'm talking about real, authentic signs from other people's natural posts that are not ads, you know, clicking on a news article or something, and you're tapping into that universal consciousness, that collective consciousness, right? The universal pulse. And so with Dragonfly, I love this Dragonfly. She's so beautiful. It reminded me of this post that I just did on my Facebook, on my Instagram. The artist, her name is, I know this is Jasmine Beckett Griffith. She's one of my favorite artists. I love her cards. But this card itself reminds me of Amanda Valdez's mermaid card. Mermaid artwork. It's beautiful. Anyway, so the Dragonfly mermaid, you see like the lily pads, lily pads, you know, frogs. Got to kiss a lot of frogs before you get your prince, you know? You had to go through a lot of crap. You had to go through a lot of crap in order to like appreciate what's coming. You really did. And that, you know, it's almost like you've had so many epiphanies. Like, yeah, I get it, man. I get it. And I'm so grateful for the experience. And, you know, she's about transformation. You've transformed. You know, you're growing those wings. It reminds me of, you know, the dragonfly story about the little, you know, it's a little water worm at first, a little water insect. And they notice that their friends are always missing. Like, they just disappear. Where do they go? And, you know, they make a pact with each other. And they're like, oh, well, the next time one of us gets taken, we got to come back and let us know where you went. And so the one dragonfly, he makes the promise, yeah, if I get taken, I'm going to just come back and let you guys know. And so one day the little dragonfly is sleeping, and all of a sudden he just goes further and further to the top of the water. And next thing you know, he's at the top of the water, and he's like, whoa, what is this? New atmosphere. This is amazing. And then he just grows wings and he starts flying away. And he's like, holy cow, I got to go back down and tell my friends about this. And so he goes back down, and he just tries to go down, and he keeps meeting resistance because he can't. He can't go back to where he once was. He can't. And he's so sad that he promised me to promise that he would tell them where he was, but he can't. because he's no longer at that level anymore. He's reached a new dimension, in a sense, you know? And this is what's happening with a lot of you guys. You guys are waking up. You guys are waking up, and you can't go back to who you once were. That's your past life. You know, that past life is gone, you know? You're moving on. The leopard has the number 23, which is freedom. You are now free. And the masculine also had the freedom card. So they're both freedom. And dragonflies are a positive omen. So it's a lot of mermaid energy, you know. It's about good news, and magic is all around you. And I'm seeing C, like S-E-A, but I'm also seeing C as an S-E-E, and I'm also seeing C as an S-I, like C, like, you know, see the sea. Yes. So, C, letter C. And yeah, so I don't know why something about blue, but I circled it. I don't know what it means though. I wonder. Anyway, maybe I'll figure it out on the way. Okay, so we move on to past, whoopsie daisy. We'll move on to past lives. Let's get this Isis. Oh, she's beautiful. So this is you know, everlasting life. This is like Christ consciousness energy. She is in this beautiful, you know, pure. She is it. She is the goddess of love. This is one of my favorite goddesses. She is the goddess of love. I love her. She's absolutely gorgeous. And look at, she's almost like in, you know, a tropical island. You know, wherever that reminds you of, that's where she's at. And she's got that Kundalini energy coming straight out of her crown. Booyah! She is woke. She is an immortal. She understands that life does not die. It just transforms. We just transform. We are never ending. This is a continuous life. Right? It's so beautiful. It looks almost like it could be Thailand. It could be Hawaii. Wherever it can be. Costa Rica. But anyways, so the situation involves your past life memories, and let's see what the cards say. I really love Isis. She's one of the best, not one of the best, but just her representation and what she means is my favorite. So, your roots upon this planet are strong and deep, and some of the roots have anchored you in past memories from faraway times. These roots have anchored you so deeply, in fact, that you're paralyzed when it comes to moving forward. So, yeah, this is talking about letting go of a lot of ancestral stuff and past life stuff that's stopping you from growing and moving forward, you know? You need to ask for help. I know it's difficult for a lot of you guys to ask for help, but this is saying you got to ask for help. So it's also saying get past life regression to gain insight and answers. And ancient fears from past life are also surfacing right now. And your divine masculine, you've known him in past lives, many past lives. I'm almost seeing Isis energy of like, this is the divine masculine, divine feminine energy. Right here. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Booyah. Because look at him. He's got like that divine, you know, inspiration coming through. The Merkabah, he's in that light body. They are both. He's got the jade was scepter right there, you know. He's transforming. He is shape-shifting. I'm seeing the shape-shifting energy. And what else? So let's get to the leopard now. Like I said, 23, which is 5. So 5, that's 6 again. So 6. It's the leopard. Okay, and let's see what leopard has to say about things. So it's all about intuition. You know, leopard is offering you a renewal of passion, fulfillment, and by asking you to call in your intuition. So you already know who your divine masculine is. You've gotten the signs. I'm almost seeing a lot of you have like 2 to 3 different options. And that's because it all is past life memory. So it's resurfacing. I just posted this thing on my Instagram, and it's this like, you know, it's one cell that splits into 2, then it splits into 4, but then it comes back to 1. So I'm seeing that there's 4 parts to this. I don't know how that worked. Maybe you split off, like the one split off into another, but now it's all merging again. So it's a very interesting concept. I don't know, it just popped in my head. But it says, gaze into the leopard's eyes and you will see a reflection of your inner flame of knowledge. So, and you will also know, you know, this is it, you know. And I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So I love this card because it's all about integrity. As long as you're being honest, it doesn't matter if other people aren't being honest. You already know. With this telepathic template, people can't lie to you. You already know if they're lying or not. You already know. So they can't, they have to really be honest with you. So the card that was talking about the masculine side was talking about secrets. He needs to be honest with you if he wants to have any sort of future with you. So this is, we only accept honesty. We are doing no more head games. No more head games. No more head gaming. We are done with that. That's lower vibrational energy. We don't even attract that anymore. If you're attracting that, that means you still have a lot of things to work on, and that's why you're attracting it, because we're attracting the lessons to us that, you know. And so interesting that on the masculine side, I saw the solar plexus, and the solar plexus and the lavender, and I'm seeing that as well here. So you guys are on the same frequency. You guys are balanced. You guys are 50-50 right now. It's a beautiful thing. And yeah, so let's get to, let's do a little quick reading of head games, which is number 36, which is 9, which is the completion of a cycle. You guys are come first full circle. And it says, the trouble with smart people, and yes, that means you, is that they occasionally have a tad bit of difficulty surrendering to the universe. They want to analyze everything, figure everything out. So yeah, this is saying, like the divine masculine was talking about letting go and trying to figure things out. Just let it be. Let it be, and it'll come to you in the form of intuition. Because when we're thinking too much, we're using our head. We're not using our intuition. We're thinking. So there's a difference, right? The intuition is we listen to from our heart, and our heart tells us, and you feel the body buzz and vibration, and you feel it, right? When you're thinking, you're just overthinking. So it's asking you to get out of the head. No more thinking. Just let it come naturally. The high priest is all about, you know, intention and creating. You can manifest it. You know, make your dream board. What do you want? And because the masculine's doing the exact same thing. They're both trying to manifest each other for some reason. They don't have to. They're already there. They're already there. And so the 6 of air, things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation. So yes, absolutely. From now until March, this is the time to manifest and create your reality. The union is here. And I love this. I love that he's on this, like, you know, water, and it's, you know, he's floating around. And let's see what that says, 6 of air. And it's talking about a trip. So you might be taking a trip somewhere. You might be moving from somewhere. And, you know, conflict resolution. The winds of change are blowing. It's a favorable wind. So this is a good time to create change. This is a good time, guys. This is a time to leave past relationships. This is a time to move out. I know it's difficult to ask for help, guys, but this is the only way that we're actually going to get out of the situation that we're in, right? So we must co-create with others and ask for help. If you have the opportunity to ask around for help and what you actually need to thrive and survive, then do it. Okay, so give your relationship a chance. And, you know, we already talked about this. This is divine feminine. This is divine masculine. Give it a chance. This is it. Why does he look like Donald Trump? Oh, God. Just kidding, guys. So, no, what I'm seeing here is this is it. Like, let it come to you. When it comes to you, give it a chance. I know we've been broken in the past, but, like, I'm not telling you to get back with your exes. No, that's on a case-by-case basis. That is up to you to decide, not me. I am just reading cards. I am not, you know, in your head. I am not your higher self. I do channel some information, but this is just a general read. But I'm seeing that once you connect with your twin flame, give it a chance. Let it evolve, let it grow, and look at the love between them. It's like, yes. And she's got blue in her eyes. I'm seeing a lot of blue. I don't know what the blue thing is about, but it's been everywhere. So that's communicating your heart, your throat chakra. Communicate how you're feeling. It's beautiful. And look at, well, there's a rose. Well, it's not zooming. There's the twin flame roses. Okay. And reconciliation. So someone from your past is returning to your life. Let's get rid of the reconciliation. Let's just look at this aspect of the card. So this, what I'm seeing here is, like I said, exes returning that are asking for forgiveness, but I'm also seeing somebody that you met in the past that is your twin flame is coming back. Like you guys maybe met one time and he's been thinking about you ever since. So he's returning because he's understanding now what's happening, and he wasn't understanding it before. It was kind of like I mentioned before, it was a zap. Like he felt zapped. Like chemistry. And like, you know, when you get shocked, he felt that. And he was trying to fight it for a long time. But now he's understanding like, oh, it is her. It's always been her. Holy smokies. Holy smokies. Holy shnikes. Yeah. So, I'm trying to see what else. And it's almost like his higher self, like see how he's above her? He pulled her out so many times in 5D. His energy of love and support in the 5D pulled her out from so many like dark times. She didn't know why. She didn't know how. But she felt that energy pull her out a lot of times. And now he's like pulling her up to heaven with him. Like, okay, it's our time. It's our time. The time is now. The stars are aligned for you and I. So, all right, guys. Yeah, that's what I got here. Mermaid energy. Positive omens. Magic is all around you. 3636. This is it. This is union. And like I said, it's not going to resonate with everybody. It's only the people that are on a similar wavelength and that are really riding the wave of this this eclipse right now. Okay? So, yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope it resonated with a few of you out there. You know? And, yeah. Free falling. You guys are free. Take it. Run with it. Do what you can with it. It's time. Love you guys. Namaste.